What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option, and this is your midweek update. Today, we're going to talk about the strange happenings in the S&P. We're going to talk about the breakup of the Mag 7, and we're going to talk about what's coming ahead for the rest of the week. But first, hey, Trader's Edge. We have a group called Trading Desk. In November, I said, I'm going to put on this trade. I'm not going to touch it, and it's going to make 100%. Guess what? That happened last week, and that exact same trade is setting up again. I'm going to be talking about this on Thursday. You can join me. Click the link in this email to join me, and I'm going to tell you all about what happened and why it's going to happen again. All right, let's dig in. So here we are, and the S&P 500 on Tuesday got absolutely crushed. At one point, it was down 70, and now it's closed the day down 50. Today, kind of interesting. At one point, we were up about 50. Now, currently, as I'm recording this, we're up about 19. The way the market is setting up, I think that there could be some ugliness. Where is this coming from? All right, and where's this softness? So you can see the S&P up about 0.3. It's down on the week. The Qs up about a half. They're down on the week. The Dow is down on the week as well. Where is this coming from? NYCB. It looks like it's about to. Looks like it may or may not fail. It is an absolute mess. What's going on in the banking segment? But as a whole, the market just softened up. We have a lot of pain in a lot of names. Apple is now below 170. Google looks like it's going to break 130. Not a lot of strength in a lot of the other names. So check this out. And this is what I mean by the breakup of the Mag 7. So everyone talks Magnificent 7, Magnificent 7. All right, well, let's look at the Magnificent 7 over the last 6 months. And what I want you to notice is it's now the Magnificent 2. Meta and NVIDIA. Last 6 months, NVIDIA is up 88%, Meta up 65%. Marginal, not nice returns out of Amazon and Microsoft. And then 3 of the Mag 7 are down. Since the beginning of the year, it looks even worse. Just real separation between Meta and NVIDIA and really Amazon from the rest of the pack. So the Mag 7 is no more. These stocks are no longer trading in tandem. All right. It's a big deal. All right. So I want you to be aware. The Mag 7, for now, it is dead. It's the Mag 2. It's Meta and NVIDIA. Everything else is mediocre. NVIDIA, Meta, and then down with everything else. All right. Tesla, Apple, Google, Microsoft. They're no longer market leaders. It's 2 names, Meta and NVIDIA. So that's partly why we're seeing the market behave this way, why we're seeing this strange trading out of the market. And then, I want to talk the bond market because that is also, I think, really interesting. It's having itself a nice day, but the market doesn't seem to care. Bonds do look like they bottomed. We've had a really nice rally, but the market is kind of ignoring it. And the part that's really freaky is VIX. We're up 0.4% in the S&P. We're up 0.5% in the Qs. We're up in the Dow, and the VIX is 1460. 1460. So we are literally 30 points off the all-time high, and VIX is up, $1.30 since then. Something is building. And I got to tell you, with the breakup of the Mag 7, I'm worried NVIDIA is next. Why? Well, this whole rally post-earnings, you can see volatility fell, but since March 1st, Implied volatility in NVIDIA has gone from 41 to almost 50 while it's been rallying. This is usually a sign of a top. I think there's some real fear in this market, and there is real potential for a rug to be pulled. Tread lightly. Be careful out there. All right, now, what could pull this rug? Well, we do have one big economic indicator coming up on Friday, and that is non-farm payrolls. Pay attention. That maybe that is what does it. I'm not sure, but something smells fishy. I think we have a sell-off coming. I want to get one more look at VIX, and this time I want to look at the term structure. And, I've been talking about how tight the VIX term structure is. Look at this. March has 2 weeks to go, and it's trading within 0.2%. So there is some sort of craziness heading our way. The VIX curve is super tight, and just be wary. So what's the trade? Being long options. We've been pounding the table on this for weeks. Straddles and strangles are paying. Repeat after me. Straddles and strangles are paying. If you, on almost a daily basis, if I buy a strangle about a week out in the S&P, so S&P is 5,100. If I buy the 50, 90, 50, 10 strangle, typically, and in fact, so far, so good, within 3 days, I'm able to close. So keep that in the back of your head. All right, folks, don't forget to sign up for my event on Thursday. And because you're going to want to hear about that trade that I did. It took 4 months, but 100%. Didn't have to touch it, didn't have to do anything with it. I just looked at it once a day. Pretty awesome. All right, folks, I am Mark Sebastian, your only option. This was the Trader's Edge.